A long and intense struggle to survive the knockout stage, but today they look to prove that they deserve to be in the finals. Vietnam's Miracle, Heavy! The fight to maintain their consistency and dominance is not over yet. At the finals, they continue their journey to overcome all odds. GOWE Sports! The champion of the FFWS Vietnam 2024 Spring. They started with a bang and then chose to lay low, waiting to show their power at the finals. The rising Hua Esports! Rising to the top all of a sudden, they are not easy to read or beat. With confidence and strong determination, here is the best team from Vietnam, WAG! The champion of the FFWS Thailand 2024 fall. The silent assassins capable of toppling the biggest of teams on a good day. There is no limit X7 to their aggression. Attack all around! The reigning defending champion of the FFWSC Spring 2024, the reigning champion of the Esports World Cup, always laying low till they need to fly high, the stealthy Team Falcons! Capable of dominating but always choosing to play with their food, they seem to be reserving their energy for the final week showdown, the straight shooting Twisted Minds! 12 Booyahs and they have the top slayer of the knockout stage on their team, but could only snatch the second spot to qualify for the final week. The only one close enough to the top, the threat, all Gamers Global! The most dominant and decorated squad in the history of Free Fire. The team with the highest score in the knockout stage, and they did it all without breaking a sweat. The Apex Predator, Buriram United! Will they continue to earn fame by denying glory, or will they earn glory by evolving into a kryptonite to all? The biggest showstopper, the Falcon Hunter, Bigatron Delta! The White Tigers, they continue to roar as their opponents shiver back to the lobby. Their spirit and strength will be proven on this stage. The Kings of Bermuda, Hevos Divine! The legendary team from Indonesia, conquering their opponents with consistency and flair, proving their region should be feared. The unrelenting warriors, RRQ Kazoo!
Celebration of greatness where legend is made! Survivors, welcome to the Point Rock stage of Free Fire World Series Southeast Asia 2024 Fight for Legacy!
Knockout stage, they were split up into groups, and this is where they will be fighting together in preparation for the grand finals. Yes, there will be addition of that head start points, but this all
I'm absolutely geared up for this action, Neptune.
Oh yeah, and speaking of action, this is where all action will pay off. The prize pool, the champion, will be getting not only the title, not only the trophy, so have their piece of the pie. But this is how everyone will be getting additional points in terms of the point system. 12 goes to the Booyah, it goes down to 9 in the second, and
unfortunately drop down onto a tiebreaker. We've got some tiebreaker rules here, and we start things off with the number of Booyahs collected overall, followed by total elimination. And even if that fails us, we go down to the again or a slightly smaller one. It could also determine who's going to be the champion of Southeast Asia by the end of things. But once again, if you're not used to it just yet, this is how Point Rush works. Head first rank, you manage to earn 8 points, so on, and you do this over 2 days as bonus for the grand finals.
And these are the teams that will be playing today. We have Buriram United, AG
Ton are in a ton of trouble.
Yeah, ton in trouble, and Jump God just jumped around to get a position. A headshot overall through the window, through the wall, and still in the spray against a GOW attacking the ones in a rush. Buriram United being chased out, and right on their side is a different team who will be feeding off of the teams who will be left at this point. No movement. It is a stalemate right now as they slowly jumps in. Buriram United as quickly as that in the snap clears them out.
Yeah, that's it, man. Bye-bye attack all around, says Buriram. As Limit came back, he only had a vector to play around with. No sniper, no marksman on him. And obviously, Bigatron Delta, the smartest ones there, playing bait and switch with attack all around. Attack all around, put in their position at the lethal hands of Buriram United Esports. Absolutely deadly move coming through from the Indonesians. Twisted Minds, on the other hand, without Nameless, they are going to be a tad bit damaged here. Saming hanging on for his dear life with the Car 98. Diamond with the Trogon will quickly go in here for the pickup, and Twisted Minds buys themselves a second line of life right there with that pickup.
Yeah, no pickup. That will be happening for AG Global and Twisted Mind. Only Expose will be out. 7
Which is there. Ray now taking the damage from the circle. He's going to be left out of the fight.
Aim God right now trying to survive because of the barrage that is being thrown by GOW outside the blue on the space of the circle. They're going to Ford, will be hurting, and Evo Divine is getting hurt right now. Aim God trying to recover Demon in front and managed being taken down by Aim God, but Ton responded. Evo Divine, only one left. Ray, will he be the ray of sunshine for this team, or will he die down similar to the rest of Evo's Divine?
Yeah, unfortunate, bro. Ray just stayed way too far away from the thick of the action. Isa had a better position. Isa was that little bit of distraction for the rest of EVOS Divine to deal with, and that gave the opening as they... Let's see if or not Falcons can get this one done here. Buriram inside the compound. Falcons right outside. It's always more risky to be on the outside. We saw what's that happened to the players on the side of attack all around earlier as they got teased out of there. And Buriram's not stepping out just yet. They know the advantage. They hope. Peter slowly circling around. He brings out his blue wall. Instantly gives away his position as he gets attacked from the back. WAG wants to join this party. They're outside the circle. They need to move, but they put themselves in a ton of trouble as they are out in the open. Buriram hearing the gunshots. Take advantage as well. From the back, here comes Wasana. Isolate takes down Cosq, the most lethal player from the side of Falcon. The CQC player won't be able to do much.
Not do much, definitely at this point, and there you have it. Buriram United still a full squad, and Team Falcons is dying down. Wings clipped. Even as they try to fly through, they couldn't get away in this battle. Team Heavy's being waited on by Twisted Mind. A little bit nade action by Hua Esports onto them, and Heavy had the high ground, but backstab is possible from the other teams, specifically Yan Bin from Hua Esports, who took down final member of Team Falcons.
Twisted Minds now 11 eliminations. Heavy right outside. Look at the barrage! Saming with the mini Uzi managed to shut down one, make that two. RRQ from afar sneaks away one elimination, and now Twisted Minds right in front of their scopes. The problem is both of these teams outside the circle. No more time. Circle's moving. The blue is gonna hurt at this point of time. Both RRQ and Twisted Minds need to move.
They need to move, but RRQ says we're going to fight for our chance, for our spot in that final circle, and Twisted Minds slowly being taken down. RRQ 5th elimination on them. Only one remains for Twisted Minds, but the rest of the teams is just targeting the ones surrounding the final circle. Buriram United with their 11th elimination already gets high. Might have been taken down, but they are still high on ecstasy in terms of getting all those frags.
Yeah, lethal position held here by Buriram. They've got that high ground advantage, and they are gatekeeping everybody else who are slow to make it to this next circle. One player from the side of RRQ already knocked down onto the ground. Who does perish? Saming taken out by RRQ. I don't even know if it was Buriram that sneaked away the final one, but look at Bigatron. Once again, they have the best defensive spot, and now they're in the final circle alongside their Indonesian brothers RRQ, and right above them, the reigning kings of all time, Buriram United. Riptide Rhythm tears down their defenses. RRQ have got nowhere else to run. Bay will be the sacrificial lamb, has done backs away, putting down a trip mine at the ground as well, waiting for the players of Buriram.
And as you can see, we have a 3v3v4 situation. Buriram United only has 3 players, and Bigatron Delta has just been waiting just below Buriram United as RRQ has managed to step in, but it will be Buriram United who will be taking advantage of that high ground, clearing all the glue walls, and then later on feeding off the rest of this team. Moshi has been taken out. Ikali still will be be picked up, and this is still a 4v3v2. BTR has a good chance of getting this unless Buriram United will take them down.
The gods of free fire right here. Buriram just playing this too smartly. Moshi got knocked down by RRQ's Mahal, but the pickup was just way too easy. Now they are leaving the two Indonesian brothers to do dirty up against each other. Monster truck up on the roof as well, courtesy of Wasana. Grenade's going to find Moshi, tags him up at just a tad bit, just tickling him. RRQ refuses to do battle up against Bigatron Delta just yet. Both of the squads waiting for Buriram. This is a tad bit crazy. There's just no way in hell they allow Buriram to get away with this one, because the circle is going to hurt. They have to get off that roof.
It's all on timing right now for Buriram United, whether they jump in front of Bigatron Delta or behind on RRQ. But Buriram United says Monster Truck is the way to go. A little bit of defense plus a chance to split and hit them from both sides, but they are slowing down. Bigatron Delta is just putting a little bit of pressure on them, and RRQ just moving with the blue. And let's see if they can survive this, because they might be pinching a bit.
Yep. Moshi, very smart play here, but this is a huge risk, and he waits to the very final second. One mistake on the drop, but he pulls up a double glue wall to remain in the fight. That's going to be the distraction the rest of the players from the side of Buriram need, but they don't aggress on just yet. This is just a way too messy fight. Kyong in the thick of action up against RRQ. That could not react in time. That Trogon will be able to pump him down into the lobby right back. 3-2. RRQ loses yet another member, and Buriram finally gets involved in the battle. Ikao turns his back. It's going to be Jonah. Moshi down on the ground already. Ikao should be able to save the day. Bigatron Delta, can they do it? Yes, they do. Indonesia secures Booyah #1.
Bigatron Delta, dubbed as the Giant Slayers, has slayed another giant in the name of Buriram United and made that too. RRQ Kazu has been taken down as well, and BTR introducing themselves not only from knockout stage but also in Point Rush.
All along, this team was only putting themselves into battle after battle after battle up against one team. Who's that team? The best of the best as of this moment. Team Falcons themselves. They tested their capability up against damage, and they had to falter. Look at that, man. EVOS Divine. And this is what's crazy about the Free Fire World Series Southeast Asia. EVOS Divine went down so late in the game, but they still walked away with 0 placement points because
go into Brigade, Fire Brigade. We have RRQ Kazu and Team Falcons. There's a different Indonesian team going against the top team from 2 tournaments. Let's see who wins.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a party in here today. Peter with the Vector in hand will be able to find Razor. Razor just before that MP40 found the head off on fire. The pickup's not going to be impossible, but he spots out 3 players and he fights this time. Does though, tagged up from the back. That Thompson will be able to find the connections. Peter could not get out quick enough, and now one more from Falcons picking the right decision here to go to the main player Kostu. He's back up on his feet, allows you to find the recovery while he holds on to the top, and Kostu could not buy successfully. Falcons solid well. Just when I thought I was going to be proud of that play, WAG catching out Twisted Minds. Diamond with a sliver of health against Allen, Samming from afar. X-Ball with the VSS trying to shut him down, but he does manage to pull up a double to protect himself out of the equation. X-Posse from afar with the power to survive, and the launch pad will put him in a situation possible to survive a little bit longer. Hansen of WAG and Twisted Minds, but it looks like WAG is wasting no time to catch up with the rest of the players.
Quite surprisingly, Samming backing out of a sniper battle against X-Bor is something else. And it's possible that is Twisted Mind just going in for survivability. But X-Bor will be taken down by hand. Surprise hit by a solo player, where the rest of the team still hanging back in Moat House. But this will slow down WAG's approach towards Twisted Mind. They might be saving Raze, but they still continue on. There goes the Rebel Rush. Allen managed to make a few of the damage, but still stuck with that monster truck. Samming with a Drogon.
Yes, Samming, smart play here, but he's going to be from the back as well. Cyber shows up with the next pause. He's saving the day here. Krillin woodbound. X-Posse goes down, but it looks like the revival is on point for the rest of the Twisted Minds players. And EVOS Divine and the Warriors, they are straight in for this fight, and they might just be able to for the price of 1 with this engagement.
One thing surprised me though is Hans is still alive despite of that audacity of taking down one of the players of WAG. Bigatron Delta, 5th elimination already. Evo's Divine on the hunt, trying to look for WAG. Cyrus going in for that run, and Clearin will meet him with him right there into the corner. They might be able to spot Hans at this point, but no one is moving. Even Hans is not breathing, not quite sure how long he can hold his breath.
This is an opportunity now for EVOS Divine to really shock the world. Heavy have managed to sneak away a couple of engagements, but they need to deal with WAG first. Aim God, beautiful shutdown with the Trogon, but needs to follow up with one more player. Cyrus shows up, could not get the elimination just yet, tries to back away, but 2 players going up against him. Ray from afar with the AC-80, finding a couple of connections, but just not enough for a knockdown just yet.
Avax stuck in one corner. There goes the rest of the team. Aim God receiving a lot of damage. Alan and X-Bor going down, and WAG eliminated on 11. Right here, going against Trican, and Yanbin is still alive and picking death, trying to deal damage from afar, but Wasana is up close. This is not one guy that you want to be this close on. You need to keep your distance.
I mean, built how to play their priorities so correct here. Wasana focusing on the pickup instead of looking combination. As long as you kind of make sure you are making the right decisions, out there, helps esports survive a little longer.
Moshi taking down Death from YE Sports, and let's see, Heavy will be rushing. Is getting close to get nice, and as they tread the needle, this is something that they need to escape on the other side.
Onto EVOS Divine from afar. So many battles happening at the very same time, but 15 seconds now for them to close this all off, because the circle's gonna move once again.
Abe making those shots, but unable to go for takedown, and there goes RRQ beating down EVOS Divine. 10 elimination already, and they take it down. The White Tigers, but they are outside of the next phase. Attack all around though needs to move in with the blue, but in front of them not only is Twisted Mind, but also GOW, but it's only 1 player from Twisted Mind, as the rest of the team was not recovered. 6 teams remaining in phase 4 of this circle, and there goes Twisted Mind taken out, making that 5.
RRQ personally putting the final nail in the coffin for 2 teams, not 1. EVOS Divine as well as Bigatron Delta. That is huge. I guess they really don't want their brothers messing around with their final battle sequence to get the booyah off of this map. But the next one is going to be the Vietnamese Heavy. From the right-hand side, Abe flanking, looking for this elimination as those grenades will be tossed in first. It is all of those blue wall melters just to break down those defenses, and nobody else there to interfere in this battle. Heavy in a lot of trouble.
Heavy in heavy trouble indeed, and heavy gunfight.
My goodness.
They will be taken down by RRQ. RRQ is on fire right now. I'm not talking about Dutch being hit by the FGL earlier, but that is RRQ still on elimination spree, and now their target is Buriram United.
Yeah, like I said, man, for Booyah, repositioning to make sure they are not the first ones to get into this next battle. RRQ either way will try to catch them out. GOW dead in the center. Attack all around, staying out of all of this chaos.
Buriram United didn't take the entrance or the inside of that arsenal. They just went into the edge. Wasana a little bit too deep against Buriram United, and here comes Razor trying to go in for the rush, but Abe goes down. A attack all around is going for the 2 players from GOW in the tower, and they are not distracted. They are rather distracted on what's happening on the other side of this area, and it is not looking good for either team of attack all around and GOW, but GOW goes down with Moshi still have sights on them.
Yeah, at the very edge of the circle, both RRQ and Buriram in a lot of trouble. As the circle starts to move, attack all around is going to have the biggest advantage. And now they barricaded themselves inside of this watchtower. Razor, with very low on that HP, Wasana takes advantage with the Trogon. And that's now going to be in a lot of trouble right behind the monster truck. Tagged up already by Get High. The finish is coming through by RRQ. Both attack all around, and Buriram say at the very same time an attack all around. Jump God from the back. Moshi cannot provide the support just yet, as all of the barricades from attack all around blocks out his shots.
Buriram United, only 2 remains for them. Mushi is the target of the nades, and here comes Jamkad, Cougar, and Pungad for a rush against Get High. Not looking good though. Riptide Rhythm didn't work that much, and the backstab coming from Get High. This might be it, but no, Moshi will be taken down first. Cougar has been taken down, and it's a 1v1. Jamkad in. There goes Buriram United. taken out and attack all around for that booyah.
Lethal indeed, the silent assassins. When they need it the most, they know how to roll it. Game. RRQ picking up 25. This is great recovery from them and great consistency overall. But the consistency is also from Buriram. After a great game previously, they won
That number 4 spot. But once we look at the overall standings, the two that you just mentioned are now on top. And Bigatron, Delta, and Attack All Around will be left in 3rd and 4th because they were not consistent
in that arrival, and it looks like they have done exactly that. So no teams have been able to take that pot shot against them. Jonah, on the other hand, finding shit. GOW finding Heavy. 5 eliminations in hand already for GOW, and it looks like Heavy's hands will get caught out here by the circle. The damage mostly will be brought on by the blue. The rest of the players scramble. But this is not the best position that you can be in if you're GOW. Right in front of you stands EVOS Divine. They beam themselves across right towards the roof of EVOS Divine. Great play from GOW.
Beam me up, Scotty. That is what they have to offer right now in terms of positioning. And WAG getting in trouble against AG Global. Stop has been stopped by the blue wall, but here comes the rush. The rest of the team, surprise! There goes WAG. Their aggressiveness is working for them, even with an M79 managed to take down Stop.
Jack in the ball. AJ is absolutely team of the team. On this, how much more option can bring to us 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? This is a outperformance. This is not their best map. They've got one here on Alpine, but they're literally placed 12 overall minutes at this map if you compare the 18 teams that played the knockout stage. So this is an outperformance from them for sure, and they're currently leading with the most number of eliminations. Rotation has been the weak point of WAG on Alpine's final sequence, getting towards this next. So very, very important. That's what that job.
Yeah, very crucial for them, and they're doing well. And that's one thing. It's more of the awareness that they're not doing specifically good in one map. Thus, they tried, and now it's making work. They are trying to make it work right now, but the position that they have is where all traffic is. Bigatron, Delta, Twisted Mind, Buriram United, WAG might be in trouble, as on this side, it's only GOW and EVOS Divine, and another team who is Team Falcons just stepped into the next phase. So this might be a good plan for Team Falcons to get back on track, because they were not seen from the early parts of this map.
Triple kill.
Yep, WAG is out, and there goes WAG. Koja, though, managed to be taken down and now picked up. Now, will they survive the blue right now? RRQ being taken down. Twisted Mind, Diamonds already on the ground. Saming managed to survive, but flies in, and Buriram is just in this Mind, who is just waiting in there from the outside.
My goodness, Twisted Minds up high with the torture for RRQ. RRQ tried to get a little bit of an advantage up against them, but Twisted Minds outplayed them in terms of the timing and then took their own defensive spot. Now the bird's eye view for the Thai squad. 4 eliminations strong, not trying to get super aggressive. Falcons looking for that booyah. This is that recovery I was looking for out of the Falcons. Let's see if that works. 6 more teams alive and kicking here, and a lot of pressure for Falcons to deal with. Bigatron Delta getting shut down. Final player taken out by GOW, the one and only. I mean, unbelievable stuff happening here. 5 more teams as they stand.
Is EVOS Divine, and across them is a team of Buriram United and Twisted Mind going in for a battle. But there goes, they jump outside. GOW still trying to win this fight. Unfortunate for them from afar. They have been taken down by different teams, and we are down with 4.
Falcons striking when it was most important for them to sneak away those points. 8 elimination strong. Now they spot out Buriram on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side is the EVOS Divine. Can they sneak away the eliminations? Yes, they can. Peter on fire. Both of them freaking on fire. Blazing through this final battle. Avex now the final player on the side of EVOS Divine. Gonna get caught out. The shots from 3 players on the side of Falcons. But it's still not going down just yet. Solid blue walls. All directed. Twisted Minds out. EVOS Divine still managed to sneak away that elimination as he's running away from Falcons.
Apex right now trying to run away, but ring around the rosy they go. It's now a Team Falcons going against Buriram United, and we just called them out, and they are showing up. Buriram United eating a little bit of grenade coming from Peter, but here comes the rush from behind. Peter goes in on an exchange of position, and Moshi goes down. Grenade of Guerrero, 2v4, and Team Falcons is flying high.
Flying high indeed, 71% on the win rate here. Potential for Team Falcons. Buriram bye-bye, says Falcons. As once again they hit that high note. Flying towards the top to prove that they are not down and out just yet. As predicted, the comeback is alive for Falcons.
The Comeback Kings might be it. The title for this team from knockout stage, not getting them even further based on their performance.
26 points picked up here by Falcons as they hit the booyah, still maintaining the #1 spot. Nobody could overtake them with the elimination, just merely focusing on placement, and that seems to be a great method to approach point rush here, as clearly they're proving it at the top.
Yeah, it's working right now. They still circle. As Evil Divine trying to survive, no way to get back. EOW surprise hit onto Good Day. Abax will try to go for the pickup, but there goes Ray for the backup as well. Dian,
oh my God!
Personal with the Bison. Now
Let's break out here.
Yeah, let's see. We have AG Global up close. Sypha a little bit too deep. Fan right now firing back at him. Glue Wall might have saved him a little bit, but the rest of Heavy is already in. Nades being thrown back and forth, but it is Heavy in the losing end. Here comes the rest of the team. Vitan being hit as well. A sliver of health managed to survive. Sypha will be stopped, and no pun intended, stop will be stopped as well. They've been pushed out. 2 has been left out on the second floor. It will be trouble for the captain right now.
Yeah, Caramel once again just eating up that nade hole. Could not do damage with his own bombs. This is going to be a problem for the squad if Caramel does not step up his gameplay. Death getting taken out of the equation as well. Falcon still in a fight up against YE Sports. Shin will have his life stolen away from Razor. Artemis caught up top and stopped with the Drogon just bursting down towards the bottom. He's going to be able to catch another fish for himself, but the tree used as the perfect defense. Get Nice gets behind, sprays back stop. What encounter coming through from Heavy.
Only Caramel is down right now, and still 3 survive for Heavy, for AG Global, and there goes the elimination of Heavy on 11, and Caramel can't be picked up despite of how the third phase of the circle going forward will hurt them. They will be smiling from ear to ear because of that elimination. Now let's see if that same goes for Twisted Mind after battle against RRQ. They are facing against Buriram United.
I miss the shooting Caramel. I don't like this bombing Caramel. The guy is bombing out in terms of performance. It's not my cup of tea. I want to see a little bit of change of role coming through for his side. And GOW biting the dust as well, all thanks to their brothers through WAG. And now Twisted Minds inside, but like shooting fish in a barrel. Those grenades creating drop. Jonah getting the double for himself. Make that a quadra. What a play from Jonah.
M79 King Jonah, indeed. And we've seen
now WAG in a lot of trouble.
And that is 2v4 situation. They had no choice but to put in defenses. And RRQ right now is putting a lot of pressure on the AG. There goes X4. He has been distant from the rest of the team. And now when he walks in, he goes down. Razor has been put out by Cyrus. And there goes WAG eliminated at 7. And we have RRQ grabbing 9 points already. This might be it. The refinery gameplay finally paying off.
Doubters will be punished, WAG. Not taking advantage when the clear opportunity was in front of them. AG Global down and out as well. Attack all around, trying to shut down Bigatron Delta, but this is like playing with fire. These Indonesians really know how to play around. And speaking of Indonesians, RRQ on the approach as well, leading the lobby with the most number of eliminations. But look at the position Buriram holds on to. Great in terms of rotation. They don't really need to move. They can just play this positional advantage. But we know Buriram, they are very aggressive and they want some points for themselves.
They are wanting for more. Attack around Bigatron Delta has put in a pause because of the introduction of Buriram United in this battle, but Attack around Limit trying to survive. And here comes the hit up close and personal, but Limit will not be able to make it. There goes Ekal for the takedown. BTR right now winning the gunfight, but for how long? Buriram United is very, very close. A pickup needs to be done on Koja, and there's no other. And Buriram United is just waiting for the perfect opportunity. They are hoping and waiting, been praying for 3 maps for a Booyah already, and inside the compound, they are very safe. All 3 sides of this circle, I know that sounds ridiculous, has been taken by these 3 teams.
Absolutely, man. A triangle in a circle. Beautiful stuff in terms of geometry. But the question is, who makes the first mistake? Bigatron on that first rotation straight towards RRQ. This is an advantage to Buriram. Buriram makes that rotation behind Bigatron Delta. Ekal is actually staying back. He's going to be a little bit unfortunate if Buriram catches up with him, but the good blue wall set up by Bigatron Delta keeps them in a safe space. Bigatron now losing dig. Ma'al with a shot. He claims their life instantly. Backstab from Buriram, and it looks like they'll be able to snatch away a couple of points as well. Bigatron Delta, the first one to go down in terms of numbers.
Now only one remains for Bigatron Delta, but RRQ making some noise, putting the attention of Buriram United on them. But Buriram United is not risking it. They are keeping their distance. There goes the blue wall going down, and it's left to a 4v3 situation. Buriram United in the lead in terms of numbers. Abe trying to rain fire on them and still keeping distance, but from afar, Moshi brings down Ma'al, and it is left to 1 of RRQ.
And this is why we always say Moshi the best sniper in the world, baby. Buriram with their first Booyah of the day to dominate that #1 spot.
They might have not taken any Booyah for the past 3 games. Halfway through, still RQ with 22 points and 13 eliminations after the engagement. Team Falcons surprisingly has taken 3rd, but that's a little bit too low compared to what we are expecting them to do. And aging on the other side, GOW going against Hawaii Sports, where in Hawaii Sports is in the losing end.
Double Riptide Rhythm, and the advantage still cannot be taken by GOW. A 1-for-1 trade, but thankfully Demon was there for the pickup onto Ton. No follow-up from the rest of the players on the side of Hawaii Esports. GOW trying to finish off their brothers from Vietnam. This is just some infighting going on, but GOW doing really well on a full battle recovery. Every single player already revived once, but 8 eliminations strong. Up against Hawaii Esports, they seem to be the better squad.
Let's see if they will still prove that they are the better squad. Hawaii Sports being pushed away again, trying to get away from this gunfight. And on the other side, Evo's Divine managed to take down, get Nice as well as Cool Heavy. At this point, despite of being 3rd and currently in this map, they will be taken down. No movement, but the rest of the teams now moving in against GOW. Though Iza has been taken down, he will be picked up, but Evo's Divine has their crosseyes on them.
Yeah, aggressive play coming through from Evo's Divine. One good trade right back, but the recovery is there. GOW fresh out of the battle. Evo's Divine wants to take advantage, and Demon catching him at the right time there. Beautiful backstab with the Trogon, and one more will be able to get away. Not able to save A-backs at all. GOW turning the tables on them, but Tan is going to be bleeding out. Gade confirms the elimination. A sliver of health, but Ray backs him up from the back. Demon goes down before he could get to him.
Iza, no way out, not really recovering at this point. In the end, is the only chance for GOW. Needs to head into the blue and survive, recover, revive the rest of the team. Twisted Mind.
Peter, recovery, and looks like Falcons, this may just be where they fall.
Well, let's see. Looks like they are in the corner out in the open.
What a
There
play!
you go. Glidden with the triple, and Team Falcons will not be flying high. And WAG proving to be a real threat in this battle. They are very close to RRQ, and they have a good chance to take them down as well. FGL has been thrown onto Bigatron Delta, burning them, but they have good size on the surroundings and probably can get a few more of elimination.
Dude, look at this consistency. Bigatron Delta still alive and kicking here, preying on everybody from this high ground. The advantage certainly is there. Cypher backing himself up with the tree and a solid blue wall. Riptide Rhythm bursts down his blue wall and out of the equation, but it's Hawaii Sports that claims the life of the Cypher.
Stolen indeed, and let's see who's going to pay for that. Bigatron Delta will still be on high ground, but will be joined by Jump God, who's just sitting in there in the corner, nowhere to go, doesn't want to peek, doesn't want to be spotted overall. RRQ in a fight against WAG, and RRQ slowly is losing this gunfight. WAG is becoming more of a threat against this team, but recovery overall has been done. Only Maal is on the ground, and another team might be joining them. It's Twisted Mind.
Yeah, Twisted Mind, beautiful stuff. Then the timing is perfect, but RRQ just breaking down WAG. Bye-bye, they say, but Twisted Minds with the beautiful follow-up. The timing is just perfection here for Twisted Minds, and we expected the recovery in the previous match, but they say, why get it done early when you can come in last minute and still sweep the competition? Nameless needs to be picked up, though. The circle is going to be hurting quite a lot at this point of time. A sliver of health left on him, but the medkit is there, and at the very edge of the circle, they do manage to squeeze on in. RRQ cannot say the same.
Cannot say the same, but Buriram United finally being seen. They are remaining silent onto one edge of this compound. Probably it's because the next circle will be in the open, and that they want to take advantage of that. A little bit of fire action onto BTR, and let's see if they can still hold on to their position. They are still close to the middle and good side on the other teams, but not so much of elimination paying off.
Bigatron Delta. Great position for them to hold on to, but it's not going to hang on for long. Circle number 5. In 18 seconds, we find out if or not Bigatron Delta is going to be tortured with the position of the next circle. Twisted Minds directly in their crosshairs on the opposite side of the battlefield. Twisted Minds thought that, you know what, nobody's going to be able to bug us from this sort of a position that we hold on to. The majority of the action going on the flip side of the battlefield. But Bigatron Delta has got the opportunity to tease them with all of the shots.
Yeah, Bigatron Delta has been teaching a lot of teams, but it's not paying off. No conversion happening, and they will need to move in a bit. ABAX using that monster truck just to go underneath to get away from gunshots of Hawaii Sports. Here comes Buriram United, who might bring in havoc onto this playing field, and they are now moving in against Hawaii Sports, but GLW will also be in the mix.
Buriram playing a lot of disadvantage for themselves here. Grenade from up top. Bigatron Delta, courtesy of that. A double Riptide Rhythm will break down all of the Hawaii Esports defenses. GOW downed and out, all thanks to those Riptide Rhythm. Dix will take advantage. TRKN down and out. Buriram, oh no defenses, all thanks to Riptide Rhythm from the opposite side. It could have just been Twisted Minds, but it really doesn't matter exactly who that is at this point of time. It's just all out chaos. You need to barricade yourself, and Buriram's doing a great job at that. Ikal bleeding down from up top. Koja cannot be saved anymore. Kyong cannot take a step back. He has to push on forth ahead.
And Dix right now is left, and Hawaii Sports is just beating them down one at a time, and Dix is still alive and kicking from Bigatron Delta. Buriram United going in for the rush against a Twisted Mind. Nameless already on the ground. Diamond managed to survive, but Jonah also goes down. Sounding a little bit too far, might be going down as well, but in the nick of time managed to step into the blue, and will not be able to do it. Buriram United with 3 players going against Twisted Mind. That is solo Diamond as well as solo Ikal plus 2 players from Hawaii.
Saming making one great big mistake, trying to make the rotation from outside the circle. Moshi, as usual, with the clutch play. 6 eliminations. He's my MVP. Can they get the back-to-back? Booyah. They shut down Yan Bin, but Moshi and squad, they're way too good for this. They shut down player after player. Buriram, what a booyah they secure in game number 5.
And they are securing that number 1 spot. 2 booyahs for the day. They want to go as losers, as they are so happy, ear to ear smiling, especially with Sana, with that performance, more based on the points that we're seeing right now.
Without Isa, though, look at this, 4 placement points. They got knocked out very early, but 14 eliminations. They was a late game exit, but WAG, they made a mockery out of them. That triple grenade, so good to look at.
Kirin really pulls out the grenade on it. Happened earlier. There's a lot more of havoc that might be happening today.
And RRQ wants to go for round 2 as well, but Falcons turning the table, getting a triple for them very early game. Cougar, can he find that recovery here? Double vector in hand, just like what Wasana was saying. I love picking up this gun early game. I love the double vector too. Rate of fire, especially with the double vector, playing that akimbo, gives you a little bit of advantage. But it looks like Poon God is going to be caught out. has got the P90 in hand. Not the best of guns in a range like this. Cougar out already. Pocket Market is not going to sell for Poongon. Man is broke. Has got nothing. No medkit. No glue wall. No grenade. No option but to run.
No option and no hope indeed, as 4 players, or make that 1 player is chasing him and the rest will be following. And Poongod, this might be it. Just 1 rock away from being hit. And there we have it. Just move and being eliminated at this point. And Tackle Around will be saying bye-bye for today.
Attack all around, so close to gonna be a deterrent to either one of these 2 squads. They're already in their same zone. Yanbin does not turn around quick enough. Stop does manage to stop him dead in his tracks. The Bison popping off, but Cypher will be able to take him down with a P90.
Ju remains against YE Sports. Pickup is being done right now, and Ju will be damaged. But Shen is still aggressive overall, even despite of going in for recovery. Ju couldn't survive against 3 players. Heavy is very close on them, and the revival is needed for Tierken right now for them to be prepared. But on the other side, we're seeing elimination against Team Falcons, and they're still slowly going down. Bigtron Delta, the Giant Slayer, is on them and on fire right now, being ganged up by 4.
Yeah, big stuff here coming through from Bigatron Delta. Once again, the aggression just does not stop. And Heavy catching up with Death. YE Sports not lucky at all.
Bigtron Delta is taking is so prime that they will not be spotted by WAG.
Allen just fishing in the wrong spot. There's just no fishes there at all for him to catch. Grenade going wide. Cyrus will be caught out as Kyung shows up with a Trogon. Allen downed as well. X-Ball from afar. He pulls enough attention to himself just to get punished. And this is the end for WAG if they continue on with this run. Krillin, the final player, he gets the revive just in front of Ekal. Ekal dropping the ball, and WAG with a final second save.
A clutch revive, and that would not be good for Bigatron Delta. I mean, they will be missing that, but they are still on the kill spree. And onto the other side of the map, we have RRQ go against GOW, and let's see if GOW can pay back.
Oh, the replay of this comeback here, RRQ versus GOW. And RRQ just bites, that helps them.
Will this work for them? Rebel Rush!
Wow!
And an instant takedown against Hans managed to get away, and Tyrus will be put down on the other, or Artemis rather, will be pushed out on the other side.
Kill.
No chance of survival at all here. Every single player that comes across Bigatron getting ripped apart. Get nice. A sliver of health right behind. But look at Ekal. The long wraparound just to be able to spot out Get Nice in the nick of time. Kyung going in for the finisher. Ekal.
Whoop.
1 shot. He goes down. Koja was there as well for the backup if in any case it does go sour. Going to be slowing them down just a little bit. What a good glue wall. Nameless could not find access to them at all. Wrong wraparound from the right-hand side. G'day knocked down onto the ground. Apex cannot go in for the save. They're going to abandon their brother. Riptide Rhythm comes on through as well. Bursting down the defenses. AimGod actually standing outside, playing the distraction. Starming with the Drogon. Meets him halfway. 1 more shot for the knockdown. Diamond does find 1. And EWAS Divine getting ripped apart.
And they will be meeting Buriram United in a bit as they are already throwing all those grenades. Evo's Divine only 1 or 2 remaining on the other side of this compound. And Buriram United has felt that no gunshots is already being put in. And for the side of WAG, I mean, we have 2 of recovery happening for them, so they're not out just yet. As we look on Hua Esports being chased by AG Global, let's see on how this works. This might be similar in terms of how red the logos are, but in terms of performance, 1 will be on top.
Twisted Minds earlier using the binoculars, expecting to find the final player of EVOS Divine. Instead, what they found was a scan on 4 players. And they were like, okay, calm down. We need to get out of here, guys. Someone's watching this battle. And they are not afraid to hop on in. EVOS Divine, as I speak of them, out already. And it's Twisted Minds, the final player, taken out by the team that started off that battle. Cypher out of the circle. That's a bad place to be at. RRQ eliminated. Bigatron Delta, they're going to secure the second spot for sure.
Oh, yes, indeed. Only 1 point between them, and RRQ is already out. AG Global and Y Sports. This is a rivalry that has been happening all throughout. Shin is still alive, though, from afar, trying to chase down on Caramel, but Caramel managed to pull up a glue wall, and same goes for Cypher. 3v4 situation. Nowhere to go but out, and Heavy will be waiting for them in their approach of the next phase of the circle.
Falcons falter as well. Hua Esports, final survivor Shin, Bison in hand. Problem is, man has got nowhere to run. The circle putting in the damage as well. Shin shows up to get that knock, but here comes the battalion to snuff him out. Cypher bleeding out, will get taken out, and Shin just doing so much as the final survivor. But the jig is up as Dew finds him with a Thompson.
And we have Caramel right now being shot at. If I'm not mistaken, this is coming from Bigatron Delta. Despite of all the noise that they've done, they are still managed to survive to get to the edge. And on the other side, Buriram United go against WAG. We'll see if WAG Clearin will be able to survive that. But in the middle of this mix, we have Twisted Mind, who's just waiting for the perfect opportunity as they are being split and pinched by 2 players of Heavy.
And where did WAG go though? They disappeared from the screen. I don't know if it was a rotation or they got snuffed out by Buriram. Either way, I actually want to check out exactly what happened to the squad. Twisted Minds, they do pull that recovery. Bigatron Delta, oh my god, 20 eliminations already. My goodness. You know, we were talking about the impossible situation of Bigatron Delta picking up more than 30 points. If they hit the Booyah, they actually fulfill the condition. The only problem is Buriram is still alive.
Yeah, Buriram United is still getting points, but we'll have to see. They might be able to pull the highest points ever taken because there's a lot more of chances that they can.
Oh, they're fighting Buriram straight up.
But let's go as they go in. Twisted Mind and the fight. Bigatron Delta, BRU. And yeah, as what you mentioned, they want to fight them out.
Oh goodness me, are they biting off more than they can chew, or will they rip the heads off of the kings of Free Fire right here, right now? Wasana taking a step forward first. Ice Grenade is going to be tagging them up quite a little bit. Kyong laying out the trip mine, just waiting for the ambush from the side of Buriram. Backing away towards the very edge of the circle. After teasing them, they back away. But look at Wasana with that high ground advantage. Moshi up top as well, but Bigatron sees that coming. Ooh. Here comes the split blitz. The tag is up and Wasana says, I don't want to mess with you yet.
Kyong right now putting in a lot of pressure on Wasana and Get High, and Jonah will try an M79 action on them, but I don't think this will work because a lot of teams will be having their eyes on them. Splits onto Buriram United, and this is how you put pressure against Buriram United. Bigatron Delta is flawless in their approach, and there goes a little bit of help. Fix will be going down, and Bigatron Delta will be overcome by Buriram United in a bit.
Ah, the Kings are here to play. Bigatron Delta, they might have just bitten off too much. They cannot chew. In fact, they are choking right here, right now. Ekal with a sliver of health, trying to get away. Young with a backstab. Tag to Moshi. What a good glue wall. And now Moshi has led him into the den of the Lions. The rest of the players trying to shut him down. Buriram on that rotation already. They know they're not in the smack dab of the middle of the circle. So this is going to be a fight that they need to complete immediately.
Ekal trying to survive against Twisted Mind. That is unfortunate. And there goes Twisted Mind beating them down. 4 teams remaining. Buriram United, Twisted Mind, and 1 player from Bigatron Delta, which is Kyong, as well as another player who is unseen just yet. But Twisted Mind and Buriram United, a 4v4 is about to happen. Clearin trying to survive and tag and nades onto him, and he might be going down.
Yeah, Krillin unfortunately showed up and made too much of noise, but Kyong, the position that he holds on to, should be able to earn his team that extra point. Now, it matters not because they have already guaranteed that second spot. Nobody is close enough to rip it away. Kyong doesn't need this extra point, but he just wants that extra flair wins for himself. Who knows? He might just be able to pick up the booyah for the side of Bigatron if everything goes right. Jonah, though, and the grenade launcher does manage to pop one, and the Tatsuya gets Kyong into a better position, but the rest of Buriram, they get around to finish him off.
And when he thought he was safe, he is done for. Now let's go over the final 4v4. Buriram United going against Twisted Mind, and Twisted Mind has gotten closer already. Joa still pulling out that grenade launcher M79 and tries to survive, but will be run down by Diamond and 3 players. This might be a bait and switch, but no backup is happening for the side of Buriram United. Exposé will be left behind. Wasana will try to go and force himself through, and Jonah is already down for the count. Twisted Mind, aggression overall
overall splits them up and trying to put them down. And it looks like they will be grabbing one booyah for themselves just right here.
Well, get high! Still in a clutch mode, baby! Now the circle tagging up the rest of the two players. It's a 2v3 still at the end of the day. Get high, trying to get to his buddy. Can he get the job done? Moshi unable to get to the spot just yet as the final survivor finally hops on out in a 1v2. I asked for a clutch situation and Moshi is in exactly that sort of a position. And now inside the house up against Diamond, CQC with the AWM. Can he get it done? One final glue wall for him, but Nameless sprays him down and Twisted Mind secures the final booyah of the day.
They will be taking one booyah to themselves. Buriram United has been denied of 3, and they will be moving up in terms of their position. Good play indeed, and Twisted Mind aggression is showing overall. This is what we love to see from this team. Nation and 8 on the placement, 28 points, and this is what we want to see from the Delta team. Bigatron Delta, the Giant Slayer, showing
1 point they were in the 9th spot and the slow climb up to 7th to 5th, and then now in the 4th spot, 85 points. I'll take it. Attack all around. Falcon, Twisted Minds, RRQ, Bigatron Delta, and
is really showing up every time we ask them to, and we'll have to see what more they have to offer by tomorrow. MVP for
stage. But when push comes to shove, here at Point Rush, they're showing us what they're capable of. Buriram walking away with 10 points. Bigatron with 7, RRQ with 5. Twisted, Falcon, and Attack all around with 3, 2, and 1 each. The rest of the teams walk away with